Warning, the video you're about to see contains some extreme pixelated violence. If you can't stand the sight of a rare steak, I'd recommend clicking away right now and finding some pictures of cats or something. For those of you intent on sticking around, here's a little preparation for you. Some cats. That's a cat. Yeah, it's a cat. Oh, it's a adorable cat. Oh, it's a cat. Miami. What do we think of when we think of the beachfront city at the tip of America's penis? Probably old people or rap videos from the late 90s.
Miami.
What you probably don't think of is horrifying psychedelic murder sprees. If you do, you should probably get some help. I'm seriously, I'm worried about you. But along comes Hotline Miami 2, Wrong Number, the follow-up to the smash hit Hotline Miami, published by Devolver Digital and created by Denatan Games. I probably didn't pronounce that right. Denatan? It's a game about killing Russian mobsters with pipes. That's even now turning your children into mask-wearing psychopaths. This review will really touch on themes from both games, because they're pretty similar actually to each other, which is not a bad thing. They're both fantastically well made. Save for Wrong Number's kind of larger cast of protagonists. No, that's not the right word. Psychopath. The game follows the exploits of a colorful cast of characters as they generally rack up a body count that would shock Charles Manson. They are, simply put, games about killing people. Unlike other games that seek out gratuity through violence to create a sort of thrill, Hotline Miami and Wrong Number force you to adopt a mindset where murder becomes disconnected from the implications the murder causes. Simply put, it makes soulless killing very satisfying. To start out with, Hotline is played from a top-down perspective and kind of feels like a beat-em-up or a brawler. Puts you into a level with a bunch of enemies and tasks you with killing all of them. But this ain't no Hitman shit. Planning and care are given equal measure to straight-up brutality and ruthlessness. You can use a variety of weapons or your fists to disable and kill enemies. From firearms to chainsaws to machetes, there's a huge selection of tools to choose from to do the deed. Attacking is pretty straightforward. Enemies generally only take one hit for most weapons to die, but so do you. Mix this with an extremely quick pace and a large amount of enemies and you get a recipe for a rapid-fire murder cocktail guaranteed to get you fucked up. And this game is hard, like seriously. Fuck. Damn it. God damn it. Fuck. Shit! Ugh! Fuck! Don't expect a perfect deathless playthrough. Trial and error is the order of the day. That's okay, because like Super Meat Boy, the game drops you right back in with the touch of a key, without even giving you time to feel bad about losing. The actual combat is often very quick and frantic as well, with fights lasting only a few seconds on the long side. This keeps the player moving. There's generally very little downtime between face rearrangements. There's really no slowing down the game. In most situations, you're quick or you're dead. Combat is heavy and feels extremely satisfying. Your attacks have a lot of weight and you feel extremely empowered. The whole combat loop is very rewarding. It gives you a real burst of adrenaline when you pull off an amazing kill streak. Especially when you've been stuck on a hard level for a while, the stars align for you. The concoction of game mechanics all plays into the game's feel, which is what this game does best, hands down. A feel that I would kind of call hectic. The game uses these systems to put you into a mindset, where things quickly escalated from a coordinated plan to just rapid reaction on impulse. An unexpected enemy doesn't give you a moment to think and forces you to default to repainting a carpet with their face. This, combined with extremely satisfying combat, creates a sort of attitude where you don't think, just act. This places the actions and their implications into the background and allows you to focus on what the story implies is basically serial killing, often being carried out by horrible people. Even respawning is too quick for you to really rationalize the gut-wrenching actions you commit throughout the course of the game. You know, this is kind of a strange experience I didn't really notice until I started writing this review, and actually thinking about the game. Normally when you do something evil in a game, something like The Elder Scrolls or GTA, where you're going to go kill some NPCs for those sweet, sweet cheese rolls, you get that feeling in your head that I'm doing something bad, whether that's a satisfying feeling or a guilty pleasure feeling or just a guilt feeling. Hotline doesn't give you time to think about it. In fact, it rewards you with that burst of adrenaline for every awesome kill. The frantic nature of the game becomes addictive. I'd like to posit that this game is trying to force you into the mindset of an actual sociopath. Yeah, I know, I sound like a crazy person, but let me explain my thoughts here. There are a lot of cases where psychopaths and sociopaths show little or no remorse for what they're doing, simply acting on impulse to kill, premeditated or not. When it comes to these type of people, coincidentally, the same type of psychopathy and sociopathy portrayed by the characters in the game, the implications lose meaning, and it just becomes about killing. I believe Hotline Miami and its sequel, Wrong Number, use these mechanics within its gameplay to simulate that on some level. Psychopathic behavior, not just on a gameplay level, but on a player thought process level. And that's where the game nails the feel. I might be completely off the mark for you, but that's kind of the idea I got from the game. It's also got one of the best goddamn soundtracks in gaming today. I mean, listen to this. Seriously. I'm not going to touch on things like the story because it's weird as balls. The first game had a precise jab at the concept of needing a reason to play this kind of game, and the second tries to justify it somewhat schizophrenically by jumping between character perspectives. It's interesting to decipher, and there's definitely meat there, but you can forego it and still really enjoy the games. Hotline Miami 2 does have a few issues as well, where you can't really get into a groove with a set of characters as you're constantly jumping back and forth between different character archetypes. Additionally, there's a lot more presence of gun-wielding enemies, which takes away a lot of the fun of the original games. This does make levels harder and creates new strategies and tactics, emphasizing that use of brutality when facing down a shotgun-wielding enemy with nothing but a baseball bat. But sometimes it can draw away from the experience of the first game, which had much more of a focus on melee combat and quick, brutal beatdowns. But all in all, Hotline Miami and Wrong Number are very fun games about murder in a series that Jack Thompson could actually accurately describe as murder simulators. Is that a bad thing? Nope, it's all fun as hell to sink into the flow of the game and lose yourself to the indescribable violence. Wait, does that make me a bad person? Oh god, am I a psychopath? Maybe I need help. Ugh. Hey guys, thanks for watching my review on Hotline Miami, and you should really check out the game. It's really great and pretty inexpensive on Steam. If you like what you saw here and want to support the Orange Chatter, give me a like or a subscribe. Shoot me comments if you want to hear about anything specific in the future. I'm looking for new ideas all the time. So thanks for watching and have a good one.